Hope everyone is doing well. I haven't played this, well, that's a lie. Played this game a lot. But I haven't streamed it since... I know the last battle we did was Titan. So, since it's been so long, I was like, hey, I'm just gonna kind of restart. So this is essentially the first stream. But if you haven't played Final Fantasy XIV, or even just finished The Realm Reborn, I will be taking everybody through that in a short presentation. So hopefully... Hello! Welcome on in. How are you? But yeah. My plans for today are just for, like, a couple hours. Just, playing some Heavensward. That's good, Sophie. I'm glad. But yeah. My plans are to first... Oh, shoot. I got some cool weapons, which is why I... So, the thing is, this is so out of place. I had this whole plan, I'm like, as soon as I started streaming, I'm like, that plan has been went out the window. But, where's the inn? I want to showcase the cool weapons I got. Because my plan is to showcase the weapons, because I had... Oh, that's cool! Welcome from Twitter. I hope you're ready for Final Fantasy XIV, because I am addicted. I just finished the relics, which is why I want to showcase them. Because I did all of them for each of the classes. So it's... I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start, Heavensward. Is everything sounding okay? On your end? Like, you can hear the game alright, you can hear me alright? Sweet. Fantastic. I'm very much in a... I don't know where the inn is. So we're gonna go... No. We're gonna go to my, I'm gonna go to Ul'dah, and we're gonna go there because I know where the glamour chests are. So I'm gonna showcase my relics because they're really cool. I'm gonna do a brief summary of Realm Reborn, so we're all on the same page. And then we're gonna start Heavensward, which I technically already started. I just needed it to get to the new area to get the new classes. Because Heavensward was weird, where you had, you had the new classes in the new areas rather than, like, in the overworld. Also, if you want your opinion, do you just want, so right now there's a box here covering, like, the chat in-game. Do you just want a black box, or do you want pictures of cats? I might keep both up, just because some of them are, top down, portrait, rather than vertical. or whatever it's called. Oh my god. Cool. I'm glad to have, because right now the picture up is of my cat. Her name is Fiona, who is also my profile picture for the time. And then I have, I want this open for me. Because I'm not a member of this brand company, that's why. And then I also have two other cats in there. Another black cat named Milo. Actually they're right there. So the black cat there is Milo, and the orange cat is Dexter. They are my aunt's cats, who I'm currently staying with. So there's like 500 some odd pictures. But I need something just to cover this chat. Just so I don't feel awkward about having people chatting in there and not know that someone's like showing them on stream, so that's why. What kind of games do you must play? I really love RPGs, so like Final Fantasy. Puzzle games I also really enjoy, so like Professor Layton, a lot of like murder mystery games, Danganronpa and Ace Attorney are two that come to mind. What about you? Thank you. These are the cool weapons I got. I spent almost a year getting all of them. It was hard, but they look really cool, and I'm really satisfied with them. But some of them, like, yeah. So, like, this is like the final one. Play shooting games? Sweet. I want to get more into it. I was really into Destiny for a while. But then I kind of fell off because I moved to PC mainly. There's a couple, like, shooting games that I really do like. Nope, that's my Astrologian. There's my Monk. My Dragoon. I really like these weapons because they're like not super glowy and they're really subtle. Unlike some of them. Like this one, I like it because it fits the outfit. But there it is. This is like the finished one and still like not as big. Oh, I don't even have this one up. What type of shooter games do you like? Like, are you more like Overwatch and like competitive play, or are you more of a solo shooter? I have an alert. Natalia, what? Oh god. Natalia A4, hello! Thank you for the follow. I'm PS2, Valo, and COD. Well, those are good games. I'm doing well. I'm excited to get back into Final Fantasy because I'm on track to play the second, hold on one second. Ah, don't do that. Just follow you on Twitter. Anyways, do you need any stuff for your channel for yours? No, I'm good. I'm kind of just starting out. So... Oh. I want to see if I like this, and if not, no big deal, but I just kind of have things on, I guess the best way to put it is like a skeleton kind of vibe. But thank you for the offer, though. Natalia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Please let me know if I'm not. But yeah, thank you for coming from Twitter. I'm glad people are finding me from that. Okay. Have either of you played Final Fantasy before? Final Fantasy XIV? I think what I'm gonna do... Nope, that's showing the wrong one. Cool. This one, please. Okay. Cool. So... It took me... Since it's been so long, I wanted to do like a brief summary of A Realm Reborn. Just to kind of get everybody on the same page. Make sure that we're all up to date on our lore. It's really interesting. But before we start with The Realm Reborn, we do have to do a quick summary of 1.0. Which, it's not gonna be super long. Essentially what you need to know is the Garlean Empire, led by, Nael van Dranus, was leading a giant battle, into Cartano, and he essentially used this meteor to descend this moon, to the battlefield. And what people didn't know at the time was the fact that this moon was actually a vessel for a primal called Bahamut. So, with essentially no way for them to defend against this, a man named Louis Soir essentially tried to shield as much as he could from the reigning terror. And while he was able to shield a lot of them, there were a lot of lives lost, including his own. Cutting to 5 years later, we then meet our Warrior of Light, and they are entering an adventuring guild, where you can essentially help out the local cities and such, but what's important is that we have a power called the Echo. So the Echo is gifted by the... I think it's called the mother crystal named Heidelin. And because of this power, we essentially are found, I should also say, we are mainly in this part of Eorzea. This part doesn't matter yet. I forgot how I did this. But then eventually we meet one of the Scions. Because I was in Ul'dah, I met Thancred first. And Ul'dah is very important, especially in later Realm Reborn. Because a lot of it has to do with the aftermath of the previous war, where a lot of the refugees that were displaced in the Garlean Empire colonization have moved to Ul'dah. Ul'dah is very much a very rich or very poor communities, and so on and so forth. But as you meet the Scions, you start learning more about the primals in which you have to defeat. So we go from each of the beast societies defeating Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. All the while we are seeing images of the past battles with the Garlean Empire, as well as a mysterious figure known as the Ascians. However, this comes to a head when we fight Garuda, and essentially, we meet this powerful weapon called the Ultima weapon. The Ultima weapon is part of the Garlean Empire, where... Let me make sure I'm getting these weapons, names right. What's his name? That's not Gaius. Yes, it is Gaius von Belsar, because that's kind of the leader and the one who controls Ultima. You also have Nero and a couple other lieutenants. But what essentially happens is you get into a giant fight, there's a lot more destruction, but it's more controlled. But you eventually defeat these generals of the Garlean Empire. We then move on into the 7th astral age. There are more rumors of primals such as Good King Mughal, Odin, Leviathan, and let me make sure I'm pronouncing this right. That's Leviathan. Ramon. All primals that we have to face, whether they, like these two, are less focused on the crystals and legend, while these are tied to the beast societies. While this is all going on, you were essentially creating a grain company of your own, away from the city-states, unlike the other ones that we have. You also do meet, where is she? That's a spy. There she is. Yugiri, that's her name. She is part of the Doma refugees, which are around right here. We won't really pay attention to them until later. But later on, after we defeat one of the primals, Leviathan, we do hear from Orion J, which is... Let me go back. This guy. That, the entire island and the students of Al-Dawn, which is here, have been wiped out. There have been no word from them, and we don't know what happened. So a lot of the rest of Realm Reborn is like, hey, here's this positive thing, and then there's a negative thing. Like I said, we're starting to create our own grand company because this guy, Alphino, was starting to feel as though the grand companies of Ul'dah, Limsa Lominsa, and Grindinia weren't fulfilling their roles in helping the people, so they needed someone outside those governments to help the people. Speaking of which, we do meet Arsaphant, who is part of the Highlands, which is near Ishgard. He is part of one of the houses and is essentially like a liaison between Eorzea and Ishgard. He brings word of a primal of from Ishgard, and because we don't have really anybody there, we do manage to see Umbrea, who is like one of the Scions' contacts with Ishgard. And after learning a little bit about Aetherpaths and all that, we do manage to beat Shiva, another primal. We do have two other contacts from Ishgard. We have Sir Emmerich and his Lieutenant Lucia, because the problem with Ishgard is that they're battling a lot of dragons. So we've been hearing talks about dragon roars, and surprisingly, one of them had resided in Eorzea, called Midsomner. We fight him, and he comes with us on our path, which is the little dragon buddy you see with me, because that's Midsomner. Comes into it as a minion, which is really cool. But after this, we're starting to make headway, but Minfilia, another of the Scions, is captured by one of the Ascians. This is the masked figure. She's captured. But Umbrea says that she has an idea of how to essentially kill an Ascian, because these guys are believed to be immortal. And using let's see, what is it called? White Arasite to essentially trap him, and using a blade of light to kill him. And by summoning it, we do manage to kill him, but in the process, Umbrea does lose her own life. So with this newfound power with the Ascians, Nanamo Inanamo, the Sultana of Ul'dah, and Raban essentially hold a meeting of the council. Nanamo has like a private meeting with you and is like, hey, I've seen a lot of the distress that my being the Sultana has caused, and I'm hoping to have more of a democratic path for Ul'dah. But while this is happening, she dies. She's poisoned, and we don't know what happened. One person we've always had suspicions of is Teleji Adjaleji, who is a member of the council of Ul'dah, and Raban kills him in his rage after learning that Nanamo is dead. However, we soon then realize that the grand company that we've been building is actually betrayed us. And this was actually a brother of the battlefield to Radon. So his name is Ilberd, and he actually cuts off Raban's arm. It's a really cool cutscene. So the Scions and everybody flees the room, So I'm coming to find out that actually it's, not Telegy. Hold on. Through. I had this up. I forget his name. I have it in his file. Hold on 1 second. Lolorito. That's his name. So, in actuality, Lolorito learned of Telegi's plan and essentially had one of his spies poison Nanamo. So because of this, we flee to Ishgar. Alphino and Tataru are the only members of the Scions we know. As we know, Louis is dead. And the other Ascian, not the Ascians, the Scions are either left behind in the fleet or we legit just don't know where they are. But that's kind of a short, really quick summary of Heavensward. Not Heavensward. Realm Reborn. So, yeah. Real quick and easy. So, yeah. With that, my plan is now to continue Heavensward. Hopefully, as my plan is to open the first area, and then maybe come back and do some class quests, because I've heard Dark Knight, which is the class I'm wearing now, has some good story. So that's my plan. But yeah. I know that was a bit all over the place, and I'm sorry for that. I hope it made sense, though. Oh yeah, it's a Moogle. Moogle. Sorry, go. Okay. There we go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. Pull up this. Okay. Oh my god. Look at them. They got cool jackets. Warrior of Light, some brave companions walk the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this day. Let me present you my family home. We're at Thames Manor. I should like nothing more than show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Hold on. Let me talk to you. How are we feeling, buds? Look upon the splendor of these heights. One would little suspect the ruin wrought by the wyverns below. Hataru, how are we doing, babe? I'm embarrassed that I said that. It's just me, or the air appears different. I can almost smell the wealth and power. It makes me feel faint. Thank you. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Sweet. Ooh. This cutscene sign.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Okay.
I, Count Edmond de Fortemps, do bid you welcome.
Okay.
As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
This is some big-ass flowers behind him. Sorry.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Yeah. We kind of we don't have the best reputation right now, especially when we're being tried for regicide. I think that's the word for it.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Ooh, I would actually really like that.
You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Yay! I'm actually really excited. I love the area so far. Whoa, wrong one. There we go. Okay. I'm a camera show for a minute. Oh. Turn that off so that doesn't happen again. Oh, one of the pictures is wrong. Sorry about that. I thought I fixed them all. Oh well. What do you think? Be honest. Great, isn't it? Yes. This is what, like inside the manor of the high house looks like. So this is what the inside of a manor of high house looks like. I think Lord Arshafant was raised here. I'll fix that one later. More cards! Can you give me more? No! Let me play cards! Or miss my duties or play with you at the— Boo! It's an honor to have you, Master Tarvish. Thank you. You know what would really be great? You know what would be really great? If you would challenge me to cards. There'll be whisperings about you soon if there aren't already. The mysterious guest of House Fortemps. Or such. Greetings, scions, and welcome. We are honored to we're honored by your presence. I love playing Lalafels because how straight up they look. They're as I've said before, my home is in your home. After all you've done on our behalf, it's the least I can offer. Hello, Alphano. Oh, jeez. What does this look like? Oh, I already have something like that. Okay. Uh-huh. I look ugly. Though our friends in House Fortems have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take us a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. Towards Seymour, tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. My manservant. God, it's so rich. It's such a rich thing to say. My manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Why is his mouth glowing? But I grow forgetful at my dotage? It's a word. At my dotage. There's something I must give you ere we part. God, this English. The documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. He's so tall. Most of them are. But like I'm up to his knees. It's so I love it. Those documents define you as my wards of House Fortems. I always want to say Fort House Temps. Given that our borders have recently closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortems. Let us hope that it does not come to that. Rest assured, we shall do our utmost to avoid any situations which might compel us to invoke your name. Iliad, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! Oh! I'm so excited. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, I forgot. Where, oh. Hello. As this is your first time in our fair city, I pray permit me to show you the Hoplon. Hoplon? From whence we may gaze upon the slutter of the holy vault. Though all our sights pale in comparison, it is only meet that you see it there first. This is like proper old English. It confuses me. I shall then show you around the jeweled Corsair, where we purchase all manner of goods and services before standing into Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If there are no questions, I'm going to fuck off now. Find me. This is a game of hide and seek. Me, sir, I'm under strict orders not to permit anyone entry to Alinarte Manor. I have to ask you to leave. Okay. I just fucking love the aesthetics here. It's so good. Woo. I'm excited. They're awfully fond of statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you can make a fortune in a place like this. We need every gil we can get. Don't worry, Tataru. I do my dailies. Most of the time. I didn't do them today. I wasn't interested. The Holy Vault, where the Archbishop Thorden the 7th? I think I know my Roman numerals. No. Yes. 7th. 7th. Rules from on high. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield bore on our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. Looks like a ram's head. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is born of Ishgard's seat of is both the Ishgard's seat of government and residence of the Archbishop of Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Beg your pardon? Statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? I've probably changed their voices like 5 times. I'm trying. I'm sorry. Very good, Master Alphano. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton the First to put down Nidhogg and founded this great nation. Our city is rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you'd follow me to the Jeweled Corsair, I shall introduce you to Mistress Alies, our master of the market. I have a feeling... cutscene's about to end. I might just keep this up. I don't think there's too much in that corner that I have to worry about. Again, I'm figuring out streaming. I'm figuring it out. So everything's gonna be a little bit janky for a bit, and I apologize for that. Where's your cassock? You know how they... Wait. Aren't you a seminarian? No. I don't know what that is. I assume that's someone who does seminars. I'm not entirely sure. That's what it sounds like. For all I know, it's like a doctor. I don't know. I'm just being stupid. Up above, you see the St. Ramon's Cathedral and Holy Vault. Pray observe proper decorum should you wish to proceed. Cool. I don't think I chatted with everybody. I may have, like, when I got here first time, but I don't remember this. May Halone bless you as she has blessed me this day, sir. Oh, if only you could have seen the wondrous temptations she saw fit to place before me in the Jewel Corsair. That sounds like gambling. Can we gamble? What is that? I also have to go... My retainers. Not a single scorched stone in sight. To watch these merchants going about their business, one would think dragons have never attacked. You want to buy something? Let me do the talking. I could haggle. I could haggle for a dot. Oh, Tataru. I love you. Sent to you, Mistress. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. Mistress Ellie's. Mayhaps you could, like, say a few words. Sure. What are you making? Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling paddlers, which makes you all... Here are my documents. Ah, Wars of the House Fortemps? How very interesting. Count Edmont has granted us leave to remain in Ishgar for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we need the necessary sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you consent to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, I do not discriminate in the matters of money. You have the coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armors, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, you can find here in the Corsair. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you soon shall see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza in the Foundation, if everyone is ready. Tataru. Little businesswoman. Can I challenge you? Wait, what? Sundry's better. What is that? Oh. Yeah. It's all the stuff. Things say we couldn't buy? What'd she say? Mother said to fetch these things. Said we couldn't... I mean, we can't buy anything. I feel that, kids. Where we started. You ever get a funnily tingly feeling when you attune to Aetheryte, or is it just me? No? Oh, it is just me. No, I could totally imagine that. Like, it's weird when you attune, because I don't know. Oh, I've already attuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well. Yeah, I did that a year ago. And here we have the Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. I already did. Give me money. Uh, 500 gil each? Heck yeah. Oh, it's that stupid... Ugh. Oh, 52? Alright. As for our next destination, mayhaps we should decide together what else could be found nearby. The Sky Teal Manufactory stands to the west, and our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons to use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lies in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while the southeast, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. I don't want to go to that area. Me too. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety at the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Well, dear knows, when ye pass the broom... Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Look at that stance. You misjudge me, sir. I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? To take a turn down the hopland and gawp at the statues? Well, you have a mind to learn about how a better half lived? Come have a drink with a forgotten knight, if your nursemaid will let you. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay the drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. I'm not due to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this forgotten knight for myself. I trust you see wisdom in this, Iliad. There are a few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, you can say that we might learn of recent events. Then I'm coming too. Also... Get this before. There it is. Ring around at 12.5. That seems a little bit reasonable. Alright. Okay. Boss, the Saint Valorant's form is just up these steps, so name the former Azure Dragon in case you were unaware. It was. These are the Dark Knight quest. I will be back. What do I get for it? Blood of Darkness. He's ready to teach you, need only ask. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 100 to all enemies in straight line for you. Grants Dark Side, increasing damage dealt by 10%. It's 30 seconds. Extends Dark Side duration by 30 seconds to a maximum of 60 seconds, which shares a recast time of Edge of Darkness. Do I have Edge of Darkness? I don't think I do. I don't. My goal is to get the first thing open. First area open, so... then we do last quests. These days and nights Ishgard grows colder. The weather is not to blame. The bite of cold can be cruel at times, but the feeling of hopelessness and despair chills our people to its core. Damn. Didn't need some bars. Been so long since I've Getting back in Ishgard, still, there's no rest for the wicked. High time I plan my next fishing trip. Oh, there is the inn. I was looking for that earlier. Oh, well. Okay. I'm getting distracted. As to say, this is rather unusual. Not just one person, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her notable establishments, Master. Gilberant. Just Gilberant will do. Flattered that you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise that I'll live up to your expectation, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I expect that your fare is rather more than decent. Thinking of your clientele, I cannot help but notice the difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Thought of that, did you? High up here you find the peddlers, potters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars, maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality mind, but not the sort of stuff I recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do you call them rooms, if I may ask? Because when the weather foul and the broom rolls thick, poor sides living in the bottom will have to deal with it. I see. It's not just the weather. Wyverns broke through the wards and seared the entire city. It was the brooms that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the High House and the Temple Knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I recommend you keep your wits about you. You mean to go below, and something sharpen you, just be sure. I should take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it is best if we return to Fort Thames Manor. You go on ahead without me. Stay for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid this is out of the question. My Lord Count will never forgive me if I abandon his charge in such a place, least of all a maiden. Excuse me, that is Tataru? She's fine. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This town is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the greatest judgment. With a friend like that, I could practically live here and wait for the news gossip to come. Indeed, but will you be safe on your own? Oh, please. You know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? I had to kill for every unwelcome caller I'd driven away. I'd be rich beyond my wildest dream. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron of my establishment. As said, also Tataru, Iliad and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Tataru. Like that. No! No! Oh no! Come on. Let me log back in. I can guarantee. Just skip it. Okay. Just go back. Yeah, I can just go back to the man. What I thought. I don't know the table this one's taken. Okay. I'm from Ishgar, are you? From Old Dawn myself, just came up to serve the House Four Temps. Name's Yamaric, lad, Captain Ocean Raiders, the finest company to sell swords that ever lived. I think I need a mender. Right, I have to. Hello. You look like you can handle yourself. And you handle the most furious fiends in this side of steppes. Only the best of the best are fit to join in clan of Quetzal. Okay. Nope, not back this way. Once my star shall meet you inside the manor. Yes, please. Can you say the same thing? Can I? Nope. Why not? Is that? Eyes, it is smell of mead. Newly common army assembling the lights of our taverns. Oh yes, I like you. I like you a lot. I'm seriously beautiful, is it not? I am be assistant. What do you do here? Me, one of the humble stewards sworn to the House of Four Temps. I doubt you wish to hear the minutiae of my duties. Simply put, I'm behest of my lord the Count, manage the household affairs. I've served with pleasure more than 50 years. By the fury of your grace, I shall serve for 50 more. Tell me. The origin of the house attempts can be traced back to the King Thoradin and his Knights 12. Ours was one of the 4 founding houses of Ishgar. Coordinating our interests extend far beyond the walls of a city proper. Count Dragonhead, for instance, our responsibility. As a family, you of course met Lord Count Edmond de Fortemps, who is the head of our house. I don't think you can hear that in the background. If you can, I'm sorry. My window's open. Hold on. Sorry. There's a fire station near us. So sometimes there's sirens going off. But it's okay. He has 2 sons, my lords, Artoriel and Emalian are next in line. I may fury overwatch and keep them from harm. As for those sworn to House Four Temps, in addition to the knights, squires, and infantry, there are more than 100 craftsmen, retainers, and servants possessed of notable skill that are pledged to our services. Given our strong position, one might expect us to have no truck with foreign merchants and sellswords. However, nothing can be further from the truth. I think that my lord, the Count, was quite clear on this point. We made all our hopes that you and your allies would, by your deeds, was convince the other high houses of the wisdom and opening gates of judgment to all, among other things. More than that, anything else, though, I suspect you saw potential. Tell me about Ishgar. More than 1,000 years ago, Hallowney appeared before King Thoradin I and bade him led his people to the promised lands, lands which we now call home. And so the king and his knights 12 did as we commanded. They came to Korthus to find a great kingdom, and in the Fury's name. But the great worm Nidhogg would have it so. Hatred in his heart, Nidhogg sought out King Thorin. In ensuing battles, the king and half his knights were slain, but his son Heldrath rallied against the others and drove back the felled beast. Thus did the war between our peoples begin, the war between dragon and man. For 1,000 years, Ishgard has stood against the horde, not once were our defenses breached, until the day Lady Iceheart allies shattered our wards on the steps of faith. Though the wyverns were slain before they could breach our defenses here, the foundations were not so fortunate. Unarmed men, women, and even children were made to feel the Travian's wrath. The walls can be rebuilt, but the lives lost can never be reclaimed. My lord, the Count knows this all too well. Okay. Little bit of lore. Tell us then, Master Alphonel, does Ishgard meet your expectations? That I wish I imagined pales comparison to reality. Feel the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns of the Foundation, I understand how easily history can end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. Wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses. Each house has been called upon to lend the support it can. There's much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhaps we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to pay your kindness. Sure. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphonel. You're a guest in my home, to whom I've extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lean. Nevertheless, Ishgard's needs are great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, we cannot refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources. Identify trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Tarvish, I can only ask for no one better than the story veterans such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Toriel and Emilian in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duties by myself. I have no need of this honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? That's literally not either of the offers that was given. Hold your tongues by the fury. Two of you will conduct yourself with dignity, benefiting your situation, show Master Tarvish the respect he deserves. This man who slew Gaius von Balsar and sub half a dozen plot primals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little over half, but he's not wrong. He's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. Thank you. If you can pardon them of their impropriety, Mr. Tarvish, I shall be much obliged if you would lend my son a helping hand. Many thanks. Fury willing, they might even learn something from you. The youngest. I assume that's the youngest. He seems happy. It would seem that we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never a doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely an appearance sake. In truth, he is glad for this opportunity to put us to work. That's not surprising. By granting us patronage, House Four Temps is a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Eastguard at large, Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in a matter of great and small. And so he would like us to publicly serve Eastguard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. Which is an arrangement where we benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may easily bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords, their in their various responsibilities, you will inevitably need to make new acquaintances in Ishgard. Mayhaps even new allies. Yes, the more I think about it, the more confident I am by furthering their goals. We shall further our own. Give me the gold. Can I do this now? I'm gonna give it to this guy first. Return is less than eager to brief you on his mission. Hi! How are you? Are you doing good? Did you have a good dinner? I haven't done a lot. I'm doing a lot of diplomatic stuff right now. Did so. Ooh, hopefully it was a good walk. I know Bonnie likes her walks. I have some pictures of Fiona and Milo and Dexter kind of in the corner here. I was kind of getting distracted though, but I can put them back up for you so you can see the kitty cats. Let's begin anew, Master Tarvish. I am Sir Orit. Oh my god. Artoriel de Fortemps. Good. I know it's kind of blocking chat a little bit. And that's why I have the black box there too, because some of them are vertical rather than horizontal. The eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. I totally am pronouncing that wrong. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I mean no disrespect, I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted me, unlike some. Harshvent has spoken of you often. You're half the man as he claims. I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durian Dare and Dismal. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at a crucial juncture. We shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transportation to the Falcon's Nest. Let us make for Chocobo Stables and the Foundation. Fantastic. Can I accept the other one too? Or is that like... Oh, no I can't. Sweet. This guy does nothing. A man like Lord Emerald hides in his high spirits, you can be assured trouble is in store. Hilarious. Let me be off then, old boy. But where are my manners? Elaman Ye de Emanilian de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmond de Fortemps, trueborn, that is. Yes, yes, I know what you're thinking. You are absolutely right. What ill fortune would to be born second in society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true. But who could be satisfied with substituting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowing by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business at the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher than their estimations than autorial ambitions I grant you, but I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. But don't look at me that way, I jest. Anyway, we're to aid the good men and women of House Hillinarte. They have been ever so steadfast friends with our house, though they have fallen on hard times with calamity, poor blighters. As for precisely what we will be doing, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along to the airship landing. We need to take an airship to Camp Cloudtop. Okay. So we can go to the Chocobo stables, or we can go to the airship landing. I think we're gonna go to the Chocobo stables first. Because I think... Oh, wait. There is a side quest. Hi, what would you like? Please assist in a delicate issue. Excuse me, adventurer. I would ask a favor you and pass of House Fortemps. We're just hosting a banquet and request attendance from the other high houses. These invitations to see they are delivered at once. Of course, you will likely not be granted audience with the lords and ladies of high houses. Leaving them with the guards will do, but they must be delivered. Sure. This is quick and easy. Business, I have a thing for you. Invitation to dine with House Fortemps, my lord will be honored to attend. I'm afraid he's quite busy at present. With the breach of Ishgar's defenses and heretic activity. Can't really say he's too busy though. It's for him to decide. You have me word that the invitation will be delivered. Cool. And there's another one here. Oh my god, there's another one here. Oh my god, all these side quests opened. I'm going the wrong way. What does it look like down here? Okay, just has... main quest? Oh, that's the main quest. Okay. Okay. I understand. I'm just gonna jump. I can't jump down. Cool. Great. How do I get down then? I think that's... yeah, so that's the main quest. So I'll get that other side quest when I go do that main quest. Then hopefully I'll pass by the shop. If not, I'll make for the shop to then go down to the main quest. Got it. What character are you running? Right now, so my plan is, because you get Dark Knight, Astrologian, and Machinist in Heavensward, I'm gonna kind of switch between these three. Right now I have my Dark Knight on. This is not the relic weapon that I was talking about with you. This is like an event one. But My bard has one. True compatible character. Oh, I understand why. Let me put on my warrior. There we go. That's a good one. This is one of them, of the relics that I was talking about. It's a cool glowy axe. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. My plan is to do those 3 for right now. But because I've been doing, hold on. Just my lord has been tied up in restoration of Falcon's Nest. I imagine making time to attend will be difficult. No, nevertheless, I will see you receive the invitation. Cool. I've been enjoying healer and tank a lot more, not only for the shorter queue times, but also I don't know, they're just fun to play. A little bit more responsibility. But my plan is to open up at least one of the new areas, whether that's the Highlands, yeah, Western Highlands, or the Sea of Clouds. No, I need to go around. No, I don't need to go up. Before I start doing class quests. It shouldn't be too long. It sounds like we're at least going to go there, at least with one of them, or both of them. So it's a matter of just doing side quests. But then I can actually start using all the abilities, because I'm missing some abilities. Notably, like for the tank that I have right now, there's an ability that you get Living Dead. I haven't used it, obviously, but it's essentially one of those, like, hey, if your HP hits 0, you don't necessarily die. It gives a chance for the healers to kind of catch up, and if you're getting hit by big attacks, like, it's not that bad. More of these. I assume there's like, oh no, there's 4, so I'd have to deliver 3. Okay. Dinner with House 4 Temps. In whose favor do they aim to game at this time? Not that it concerns you, but House Durandary and 4 Temps don't exactly see eye to eye. But I wonder they asked you to deliver this missive. But far be it from me to exuberate matters, the invitation will be delivered. What my lord does with it is not my concern. Cool. Okay, so that's quest 1 done. And we will get that later. Keep passing by. Okay, they're fine. Hello? Ooh! Oh, this is good. An adventurer is not afraid to do a little bit of hard work. What's this? Looking for a bit of work, are we? You do not look to be one who's strapped for coin. I'll never turn away anyone looking to make honest skill. You mind taking a stack of chocobo fodder down the holy stables in the foundation? Stable master Sevilla is expecting a delivery. Pay me up front, but fear not. It was merely for the fodder. There's still a delivery charge. You are welcome to take it if you take the fodder down there for me. Okay. Easy, easy. This is good. I'm going there anyways. Oh, there are so many more quests. Okay, let's go get these quests. See how hard they are. They're not hard. just where they're gonna take me. This is new. What's this? Oh, online is probably my lowest level. 54. Alchemist is technically. I'm just gonna do this. Hi. What is the collectible action? Just curious on whether a talented individual like yourself is familiar with the latest fad. You're a culinarian, yes? I thought so. I pride myself on making an eye for talent, and you, sir, have an abundance of it. I suppose you've heard of his new collectibles fad, have you? No? Well, we already got to do something about that. Then, here, take this letter to Lidolin in Revan's Toll. We'll take care of the rest. I have to go all the way there. Beg your pardon, but you're Master Tyrus, I presume. Yes. The man I was hoping to see, so what happens is I have a proposition for you. You see, in accordance with the Lord Commander's orders, we have established a new system similar to the one administering Adventurers Guild in Eorzea. We are to document the petitions of people and distribute them to motivated individuals like yourself. Were you to assist us in these leaves, sir, we'd be most grateful and we would compensate you accordingly. Temple leaves. You can now undertake temple leaves when speaking Eloin. In addition to normal leave quests, which requires 1 leave allowance to accept, there's also large-scale leave quests, which require 10. These quests will require more effort, yet yield richer rewards. So what does that mean? But like, what are the rewards? River coffers discovered on the battlefield during Battlecraft lead quests can sometimes contain amber in case of Velkin. These rare items can be exchanged for amber traders for items unobtainable anywhere else. Okay. So okay. I don't need that. Okay. Okay. Crystals. Craft. Oh, wow. You know, those are a lot of them. Okay, cool. Interesting. We can do that later. Anchors. You'll gain 30. Ooh. I can get these, I think. I don't think I can get this. Oh, that's actually really good. Taking by your guard, you're not from here, am I right? The sights of our city must be quite a spectacle. Pretty rich history, a story from Ember Brink that paves our streets and frames our hearts and homes. There is much to learn about Ishgard. I suppose I can teach you a thing or two. If you care to listen to Old Man's Tale, pray tell, meet me at the Renet's Forum. Okay. So more lore drops. This one... I gotta go... This... Oh, it's up here. Yeah. Excuse me, sir, do you have a spare wood for a fire? A small bundle or even a few twigs would do. Of course not. As if a bundle of sticks could warm these hands of so many. Dragons have left the foundation in shambles. Countless men and women are without shelter, a bit of a chill of death breathing down their necks. I fear some may not even live through the night. I implore you, please speak with Vincent at the congregation. Tell him we must have firewood for our citizens here in the broom. Okay. That card can go up. I'll do that anyways. And then hi Satoru. Benefit. I'm learning all about Ishgard and proceed to going right to science offers. Okay. Hey, you there. Would you mind taking this bottle of mulled wine to the gentleman downstairs? Sure. Regular around here, and a rather affable one at that. But for a recent lack of employment, he's looking to get people in the cups. I thought I'd treat him to a mug this today. Keep and keep a bit of weight in his coin purse. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. How'd this happen? It feels as I'm trapped within some waking nightmare. Hi, would you like this? What? What's this? 1,000 Gibrant. That animal bastard. Just wanting you to drown my troubles. Was a knight in the service of a proud noble family. That is, until my dear lady was accused of heresy, sorry. Everything changed after that. The prestige, the pedigree, everything was stripped away, including me. I say drinking is merely a pause for my thinking. What could I take from bottom's plug? Nay, the only thing that stands to wash away my dignity, rather than play the drunken fool, I would make gift to one of my lord. I would make a gift of this to my lord. Surely this pain I bear is nothing to his, completely unaware that his wife had committed such a heinous crime. He's a good man, deserves better. This is all I can offer him now. I am loath to impose upon your kindness further. You take this to him in my place. Let him see me in my current state would be disgraceful. I imagine he's still in the airship landing by the pillars. Okay, I have to go there anyways. Okay. Triple triad. This is so much more important. Yes. And there's a new card. Yes. Yes. Oh. And it's reverse. Ah, crap. This one. This one. This one. Yes, give me a card. Estinian. Yes. Let's go. Or I have to sell them. Okay, that makes sense. What's also card deck? Nope, card list. Not that one. Estinian. 8832. Yes! Oh, thank God. Good cards. Alright. That game made no sense. Okay, so it's a card game called Triple So So you essentially collect cards either by buying them in the store, which I can, in like the Gold Saucer, which is like a big gambling area, or you get them from winning matches. So each one of the cards has a set of numbers on the bottom. For the most part, the game is to essentially have a number bigger than the one next to it to make it your color. So like if in like a grid that you had, like a 3x3 grid, and I put this in the right corner, I would then play this card at the bottom because an 8 beats a 2. However, in the last game, the rules were reverse. So instead, if this card was played in like the bottom right corner, I would then play this one on the top because 2 is less than 8. It takes a bit because some of them you have to like, some of them are weird rules. Like I know one of them is called literally chaos, and it's alright, you don't get to pick the card, the game randomly picks what card you have to play, and you have to play based off that. I hope that makes sense. I'm hardly blind to the plight of my people. The firewood is somewhat of commodity these days. I cannot handle it up freely as I might otherwise. However, I might have a solution. That's a lot. It takes a bit of learning to like figure out. That's why you have kind of the Gold Saucer, where the way to get cards, you slowly like start learning. It starts with, oh, there are no rules, you're just doing it by a number system. Okay, we're gonna teach you some rules. I can do another one. Here, I can go back and play them again. Because, to be honest, roulette is probably not the best one to showcase. Because it all is, like, random chance. But, like... So you would have, like, the rules here. And then you have, like, the, match rules here. And then it would showcase, kind of what it says. I don't know if it has... No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the rules there. It's fine, it's a quick thing. I had to come this way anyways. So I gotta go down and talk to that guy. But hopefully another one opens up. Because I know some of the Count's staff has Triple Triad. So hopefully I can play them. Because that means new cards. Oh, this is... I don't know what to say. Must set quantities? No matter. Go and distribute this to the people down below. We must do so before this cold claims any more lives. Okay. Jesus, those are big circles. Me truly. Good choose, asking, receiving, thank you. No problem. Where does this lead to? Oh, this goes back up, that's why. Nope. Whatever you're about to do, don't do it. Bless you. Mm-hmm. I assume... Really? Oh, you just gotta do it more. Okay, that makes sense. is here. Oh, hello and be praised. My, that's quite a lot of timber there. Surely you don't mean to distribute that all by yourself. Why not let me handle this for you? That for you. That's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Leave it to me. I know these streets at the back of my hand. Folks will be warming themselves along for the streets in a time flat. Thanks again, mister. We'll be seeing you. I have a feeling they just took my firewood and ran. But oh well. A young Ellison girl often ration out the rest of you. Obviously, you've been duped. She's a thief and rather well known here in Broome. There's no ill intentions, but a fair deal more serious than her usual antics. These are hard times, and I understand how destitution drives one to desperation. We cannot afford to tolerate your assumptions, Iverson. Not now. I pray no one shall want for work tonight, but we must recover the firewood and soon. Oh, there's not even a follow-up? Oh. Oh no. That's very sad. That's lore, side quest, main quest. Okay. Okay. Ah, so you come to partake in my company, eh? Let me start with the statue, which stands before you. He's got no arms. This is Saint Rynette, a dragoon of great renown, said to have wielded the Gilbo. Okay. So, interesting fact, the Gilbolg, or however you pronounce it, was one of the relics I had. I like the advanced relic version more, but I'll showcase it in a minute. According to legend, a dragon slew her beloved, not but its blood could atone for what she had lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast, and that would be the last time she wielded a lance. Upon exacting her revenge, they say she cast aside it on the ground where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in place. From then on, she devoted her life to uplifting the poor and downtrodden. I dare say there's never been a man or woman so selfless as she in our history, and so the Ark of the Humble was constructed, that we should never forget her sacrifice. It's perhaps worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in the works of the masonry adorning our streets. You will come to find figures of great esteem and respect immortalized in some fashion at nearly every turn. Now then, let's move on to St. Valorant's Forum. I shall wait there. Okay. I can't show you... That's the wrong one. Again. But before this was the glowy weapon, it was Gale Bolt, which was really cool. Maybe we'll go back to the inn later and showcase it. Nope, I gotta go this way. That's main quest. Side quest is in here. I want that onion. Bye. Here is chocobo fodder. Specialize in breeding and training cavalry chocobos, so they must have nothing but the very best. Put through a admittedly harsh training regimen, and only a chocobo of finest stock can endure. That's why my assistant and I... Wait a second. Where is my assistant? No doubt he's run off to light feather prowling grounds again. Would you be a dear and go get him for me? Tell him that I expect chocobo fodder for... Tell him to expect chocobo fodder for lunch. He doesn't hurry. That is up there. Okay. First of all, I'm here, so I'm gonna do main quest. Greetings, Master Travis. I've set out a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artorial's instruction. That is too big. Too big, chocobo. This will be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a real treat. And there's... I thought that was someone's. There's, you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they'll carry you quite high, to even so over slow cloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. The girl porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. Just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. No. Okay. So that's interesting, because now in A Realm Reborn, you were just automatically given the like the ability to fly in the overworld, like outside of cities, because you can't have mounts here, which just sucks. But it's cool that they still have like the dialogue that's like, oh, here's this cool feature we have added that you can fly on this chocobo. Hi. This, or rather, was statue Saint Valorant, an azure dragoon of ages past, who once drove out the great worm Nidhogg. Oh, that's just a broken statue, that's why. So you've heard of the Azure Dragoon, chosen by the Eye to lead the Ishkar's Dragoon in fighting against the Dravian Horde. But alas, much like this one, the number of statues of our fair capital has been defaced during a recent attack. Not that we could ever forget those whose names were erected by me. In fact, one could say that these disfigurements are like a badge of honor, earned from a clash with our enemy. Quite remarkable, when you agree. History is being made of history, I'd say. I'm afraid that's all I have to tell of our dear city, but a glimmer in your eye tells me you wish to know more. Please speak to Grayling at St. Raymond's Cathedral. I have no doubt that he can regale to you another tale of Ishtar's history. Okay. It went inside not long ago. Okay. What is this? Oh, hello there. One from like Feather Proving Grounds. What happens here? Officially, I'm supposed to show people around and answer their questions, but in practice, that's all I know, so you've rarely seen the faces around here. Not that I mind, I'd rather be free to watch fights. You would expect from the name, like from the Proving Grounds, were only established to host matches for battle-trained chocobos. Being saying how Dizimel has since allowed the grounds to be used for other purposes on occasion. Some other houses have staged spectacles, both for private and public amusement. The Temple Knights have also held exhibitions in the past as well. Those are always a delight, believe you me. Okay. It's just a dude right now. Alright. Hello there, coming from a few matches as well, I take it. Ah, have you ever seen anything so exhilarating? I think I managed just cleaning the arena. That's probably not the best thing to say. Nothing is more Norman Jackson than chocobos. Chocobo. Spirited and resilient, with plumage kissed by the golden sun. They are my passion, and I want to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work in the holy stables, or I'd never had this opportunity. I just came from your boss. Sevilla is looking for me, buggering me with a hay fork. Thought I must have arrived. Matches will have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. Okay. That one's done. That's done. I think I'm gonna go back up because I have the other 2 quests up here. That's not main story. Because I delivered the thing. That's for the main quest. What's the other one? Order wall. Order letter. Order bottle. Oh, it's what? Oh. Yes, I forgot about this one. After all that has happened, he still thinks to put me first. That I could do more for him, but alas, I have lost nearly everything. My title, my land, my wife. Accused of heresy, did all within my power to advocate for her innocence. In the end, there was naught I could do to forestall the hand of judgment. I was a man of great station, and yet I have never felt so low, so helpless. But the fury is spoken, and to refuse her is perhaps a greater crime than those thrust upon my beloved wife. Now, if you will excuse me, nearly time to. Where did you run off to? Terribly sorry to trouble you, but would you mind looking for my son? Can you ill afford to be late? Sure. Okay. You have the look of someone who needs a task. Not really, but sure. Well, it just happens I'm looking for a helping hand. One of our delivery airships is under repairs, and we're in the midst of preparing for a test flight. Ensuring the safe flight class is of utmost importance, and I need someone who takes the flight plan to Janet Quinard, the Aetham Astrologium. We were so grateful you could take this to him. Okay, go to the... Yeah. That's the sun. Okay. This is from Miss, Lennox. Another test flight, I see. Now leaves us pressed for time. Our knowledge of the dragon's hunting cycles indicates they will be quite active around this time. I need not tell you what happens should any of our airships encounter them. This is why our astrologian must interpret the stars for signs of Gravian activity before airships are permitted to leave. But delaying this shipment could have grave repercussions. Our only option is to hasten our repairs of our airship. Pray speak with Romolat at the Skystone Manufactory to see if there's aught we can do. Okay. This is kind of another excuse side quest to take you to past the new classes. I get what you're putting down, game. Let's go look for this sun. Finish the quest. Father's searching for me, then it is time. Forgive me, Father insisted we leave immediately, but I had to see for myself. This is what they took from my mother to receive This is where they took my mother to receive Cologne's judgment. He said he would fight for her, that justice would be served. But the injustice took my mother away from us. Perhaps if I had been stronger, I could have won the battle that my father did not. Where else are you going? Goodbye, mister. I know these are side quests, but I'm still so interested, like, already. And like the dealings that go behind with the nobles and all that. And we kind of had that at the end of A Realm Reborn with Nanamo and her high court kind of talking about like how are we gonna deal with the refugees and where are we gonna place them and blah blah blah, and how can we act beyond the for the good of the people, but while still maintaining like government and all that. It was really interesting. Greetings, friend. Hello and blessing upon you. I wish to know more Ishgar's history. It is not often travelers come to seeking such knowledge. But you see, the Ishgar's home. Hold on, let me see the statue. Maybe. Can't zoom out enough. I'll figure it out when I'm done talking. The Holy See of Ishgard is home to myriad of patron saints, for which many places are named. In fact, the cathedral was named for the first archbishop to oversee the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. They are testaments to the unshakable will of our people, to our unity in the battle against the Dravian horde. Realize there is much of our people you do not know, and we would not force our views upon you. Rather, we ask you do not decry our pursuit of our destiny, the righteous path we walk by the grace of Halone, our truest survivor, our truest savior. That's really good. Oh, so this is Halone, it looks like. Okay. Let me go deliver the invitations. I'll probably just teleport. What? I thought it was fully attuned to everything. What? It's not good. Gotta make sure I'm attuned to everything. Oh! The last vigil was one, and then there was a second one. No. What if that goes down? Hello. Nope. Houses of Ishgard. Descended from heroes who once fought alongside Haldrath, first as your dragoon. Their ancestors were founders of Ishgard, and from their bloodlines the archbishop was chosen. There is no force greater than a combined strength when pitted against the horde. Vying for power here in Ishgard, however, they are like corals fighting for territory in a small pit. If you involve yourself in such politics, here is a dangerous game. You would do well to remember that. Thank you. So, oh, I get it. Yeah. I have like a glowy bit. There we go. Okay. Answers, gates of judgment are now accessible. What? Oh, okay. That was the last, okay. Okay, I understand. What is happening? So I want to go here. repairs in the airship, easier said than done, my friend. You currently oversee the production of dragon-slaying weapons and such as ballistas and bertha cannons under order of the House Galen Narte. Magitech utilized in these airships are most certainly not within our regular field of expertise. There's no simple matter of rush to rush anything. But I suppose if we are to contend with the horde, I cannot be held until Naxu. We will do what we can. Okay. That I will do later. Really tripped over himself running in here long ago. Thank you for finding him. I'll have to buckle down. If he's serious about becoming a realm-renowned breeder, he's off to a good start having to come here. Ishgard is famous for raising chocobos, you know. We've always have been a steed of choice on the battlefield. Proving grounds, we found my starry-eyed assistant, ensures they have plenty of practice. Well, I say practice, but it makes a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometime. There's nothing like feathers flying from two chocobos fluttering, almost dancing back and forth in an arena. You'll quickly come to understand why they call it a light feather proving grounds. As long as the stable stands, you'll be sure our chocobos will be there. I'll confess the weather has been more unkind to our chocobo chicks, but we have traditions and a reputation to uphold. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm good to go on the main quest now. Because this one I'll do later. This one I have to go back to Eorzea, and I don't want to do that right now, so yes. Take me to the Falcon's Nest. This mean new area. Western Highlands. Ooh, new area.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Okay. Oh my god, new area, which means no map. I gotta do this first, though. I gotta talk to you real quick. Yep. Okay. I assume it's just... yeah. Location 2 with A3 credit. Yep. Yep. Alright. Go back to the main quest. We can do a little bit of exploring. World looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Oh, he's in the corner there. It's striking dummies. There was one time when Falcon's Nest was no more than a small village. Now it is a key stronghold in the defense of Corthus Highlands. Imagine if one of the villagers could see it now. Nothing down there. Redwald. It's been far, far too long, Lord Artorial, can't speak. Who might your companion be? Pray forgive our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present you Iliad Tarbis, Ward of House Four Temps. Ah, yes, of course, Lord Trilamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald, House of Durandari, do bid you welcome to the Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to settlement's restoration. How may be of service? Before we speak of that, it would be correct in assuming that Master Tarbis is unfamiliar with our recent history. Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you know, Falcon's Nest was once the hamlet of a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. Then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to encompassing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding of the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Do we get to rebuild a city? Oh, if we do, oh, that's so good. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we, the House of Four Temps, are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Is this crafting quests? I got more quests. Hold on, sir. Random people are asking for me. Maybe. It's 6:30. I've been streaming for like 2 hours now. And we just got to a new area. I think... I'll go for another half hour. I'm too invested. I'm too invested. I gotta keep going. You're worried, you say? Nothing of the sort. I was simply thinking about something. To rebuild the Falcon's Nest, in fact. Damage to the calamity and freezing winds brought it was tremendous. The rats fled, driven out by the cold. The impostor Guillemette dealt with. We move forward with rebuilding the fortifications. I'm truly delighted and proud to be part of it, but it's no simple task. The heretics' vast supporters are obviously still a major concern, and the High Houses still have their squabbles and disputes about citizenry. Frankly, there's no end to the difficulties we face. Just yesterday, I saw some valuable supplies went missing, stolen from within this very fortress, right beneath our noses. We have no leads, we don't have the resources to scour the highlands looking for these supplies, but if you happen to see a group of suspicious-looking fellows carrying a large crate with them, it may well be our stolen goods being recovered for us. Okay. Look for stolen goods. And then... Hi. At first I thought I might be grateful for peaceful posting, but now I'm not so sure. Granted, I'm liable to live longer here, but I could do with a touch more excitement. Careful what you wish for. items. Cool. You'd like to help out, would you? I suppose there's something you might be able to lend a hand with. Rather short on foodstuffs, there are plenty of Steinblocks wandering around just outside the fortress. Please slay a few of them and bring me their meat. I'd say 3 should be enough for the time being. Okay. It's horrible stuffs. Horrible stuff. Stuff like boot leather and tastes like it too. We can't afford to be picky around here, especially not with our food stores looking the way they do. Okay. Beat up some enemies. That's ugly. I know it's supposed to be for like a ninja, but I don't know. None of I want to get it for a glam. Fellow craftsmen in service of House Damzeller contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man of your talents. Would you be so kind to seek him out? Redwall and I are discussing how to deal with heretics in the region. In the meantime, ask you see to other matters. Okay. Describe prey and stand farms and miss. Okay. Yeah, I don't have flight. Oh, I thought this was further. How was that? Cool. Yes, I'm Roth. Who might you be? The promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over one of them blackbirds, same as you. Build and mend, and tell others how to build and mend. A fury take me, this ice is bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, they're in pockets of them in here. And they're just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, I'm sure you'll be able to find them. Okay. First battle. Let's go. Oh, we get a new battle theme. I haven't had this build before. What's this do? Oh, nice. Nice. Uses ammo. Increase the blood gauge by 20. And then this increases blood gauge by 20. Okay. I went the wrong way. That's 2. Okay. want to sprint. I hit the wrong button. You want to see current area. Which one is it? We fought Dazu. Oh wow, this is slow. Oh my god. Oh, there's We Fought Dazu. Oh, it feels good to actually fight something and not kill it in like 3 turns. Up there? Where is it? Bye. Stolen goods. Might as well go do this. Cause I'm here. Some up here. See how hard this fate is. That's nice. How would one get up there? I guess you would need to just go around. What's the red bar on the top right? This thing, it is for my Dark Knight. It's one of the abilities that you have. So here. Nope, wrong button. So it's called a blood gauge. So like how in this ability, like this move that I have, in the bottom for a combo bonus it says increases blood gauge by 20. So the way this works is that certain abilities like blood spiller requires that I have 50 points in the blood gauge to do this move. The other thing, this thing, it just shows me whether or not I have my tank stance on, which means that I gain more aggro readily. Like if I'm in a party, this way when the DPS is doing more damage than me, it means that I will still gain aggro. I'm very confused by this map. I mean, also because I don't have the map. Obviously I can go up there, but like how? I don't know. I'll look for that later. At least got some of the map filled out. Then like there's different gauges for like different ones. This is my machinist, and you get points in the battery gauge and the heat gauge. So that's how you charge for specific things. For like red mage, each of the spells charges white and black magic to then have these abilities do more damage in a combo with a specific amount of each magic. So most of the classes are gonna have like gauges like that. For your like Disciple of Hand and all that, they're not gonna have it. It's just the battle classes. Okay. That's the main quest. That's the side quest. Yes, I have. Looks like this type of ornament was popular in the Falcon's Nest before the Calamity. This sort of thing is no use to us here. A mere decorative trinket. There's someone who might be interested in it. There's a humorous old name named Cyan who collects antiques from a small mountain village that used to be here in Falcon's Nest. I'm sure he'd love to look at something like this. Do you think you could do me a favor and take it to him? Sure. Here's the meat you requested. Out already? Marvelous. I'm sure you're wondering what I plan to do with something so unappetizing. It's really quite simple. I'm gonna leave it outside until it's frozen right through. Falcon's Nest is one of Ishgar's first lines of defense against the Darvian horde. We need to resist the dragon's fiercest onslaughts. But we also need to outlast prolonged and protected sieges. Once frozen, the meat will last a very long time. It may not taste good, but it'll keep our troops fighting when the supply lines have been cut off. Thank you for providing it. Sure thing. The tea. No, he's not in this building. Where is he? Oh. Hello. I used to see these in times before the Calamity, back before the Falcon's Nest ended up looking like this. Brings back some memories. You can say it was left. You said it was left with supplies stolen by heretics. Well, thank you. In any case. Oh, you have another quest. Fiona says hi, by the way. She just came up to me. The feather you gave me. I'd not seen one of those for a long, long time. Brought back memories. The village here grew years ago, around the barracks housing and the Ishgard scouting forces. It may have been a small village, but a long and rich history. Someone says hi. He says hi. She's hungry. I gotta feed her. Small village with a long, rich history. Being so close to the German forces, it has a fair share of legends and wisdoms passed down from generation to generation. After calamity, freezing winds brought the whole village lost to ice. Thanks to House Desmol, the fortress reconstruction is progressing rapidly. The village and all the belongings left in the calamity aftermath still lies deep below the snow. I'd wager the feather ornament you found was previously dug up around here. Hanging out and collecting relics just before the calamity, everyone is so focused on rebuilding. No one seems to care about one jot for the past. Suppose I ought to get back out there and sift through these snowdrifts. If you find anything out there yourself, let me know. Okay. I'm gonna go turn in the main quest, and then I'm probably gonna call it for the night. My throat's hurting a little bit, because this is the most I've talked in like forever for the past 2.5 hours. And I also got a hungry kitty on my side. I got a hungry kitty. I know. I'm gonna feed you. Ah, now there's a man who looks like he found his marks. You're the sort we need around here. The kind that hop when the attack's done. Give me more money. Okay. It was nice for you to come in. I'm happy you got to join in. I actually really enjoyed playing this. And streaming it. So hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to stream it again. But I know the next like couple days are very busy. So, but yeah. I'll let you know when I stream again. But this has been fun. I hope you enjoyed it for the part that you did see. But I know. I got a hungry kitty, so I gotta go feed her. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I love having you watch the stuff that I play, so. I also love you. I love you, Dad. Yay. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to do this in a little bit, but I'm gonna log off. Bye!